join me in this video. We're going to be out camping in a lot of wind and rain over the night. It's just starting to pick up now, so I thought what a good time to get out and try to get set up before it gets too bad. I'm hoping my new microphone is blocking out most of this wind. And the setup that I'm using is the OEX bushpro tarp. So what I'm going to be doing that is I'm going to be trying to make a little shelter against the tree. I did it about let's say 3 years ago on the channel, and it worked really well, so I'm hoping this time around it does just as good. But last time there wasn't no slipping down here like that. I'm going to keep that in video just to show you stuff does happen. Let's crack on. I ain't got a clue what I was saying, so I'll bring you back soon. Yeah, what I was saying is last time I used this tarp setup, what I'm thinking about doing, it was just cold, no wind and rain, so tonight we are getting that. I've sort of dipped down into this little bit of woodland, but it's still really hard to get a grip where you're walking. Everything's just so wet, miserable. Oh, there we go, and there went, oh, there went, oh, there it went again. Oh, and again. Everything's just waterlogged. This is the reason why I brought the items that I'm going to use to make hot water tonight. Soon I'll bring you around and you can see them. I just want to find a little spot really. Everything's just so muddy and horrible. Just finding I'm not going to find a dry spot at all. Just find a little spot where it ain't so soggy on ground. It'll be alright. This is normal time where you sort of use like your hammocks and your hot tents. But hot tents are definitely next week or so now. This might do it, this little spot here. Yeah, I think this little spot will be fine. That wind is definitely picking up. Right. Something I'm concerned about actually. Just show you this. With the rain that we've had, you see how it runs down there like that? That is a normal stream. But because of all the wind and the rain and the bad weather, let's say, we've had, this is what's happened. So it sort of swells up and bursts its banks in a way anyway. But if it gets too high here, then all this spot here gets flooded. So we'll keep an eye on that. But I'm just thinking about setting up my little shelter there. I really do need to get the shelter set up before the rain kicks in again. So yeah, I think this is going to be the ideal place. Right, so first things first is, I'm glad I got all these waterproofs on. I really am. I would have been wet falling down that bank, and then where I need to get a ground sheet down. That wind's picking up even more now. Yeah, I need to get a ground sheet down, so I've got a footprint of a tent for that. And then I'm going to get the shelter going. So I want it to be leaning down this side here, and I want all the winds what's coming this way to be blocked off. That's where the wind's coming from, this side, so we can get that blocked off, and then here should be alright. No wind should be circulating around the shelter and stuff. Let's get set up. Right, so my shelter is set up at last. I am black bright. It's mud, it's just so muddy, it's horrible. You can see inside here, inside my shelter. Just at the bottom there, I've made like a lip with the tarp, and what that's done is it's made an area where my bag can go so it's not on the mud. But yeah, we're losing light pretty quick already. So I've got a different way of boiling water tonight. This is like a Kelly kettle. So what you do is you pour your water in there, then you have your fire in this little tray what goes on the inside there, so all the flames go on the inside, and because it's double skinned, the heat inside what you have fire with boils the water inside the other side of the wall. So that is what I'm going to be using. You do get a little plug with it, but it's not the best of ideas to use this when you're boiling your water and put the plug in it, because the pressure of the water boiling up just blows it off, and obviously where there's pressure there's explosion, so everything just goes flying. I've made that mistake, so I know it does happen. But I've got a different way of having a fire in it as well. I'm not going to be using twigs because everything's wet through, soggy, muddy, horrible. I'll show you what I'm going to use, because we are going to get a cup of coffee on go as well, just to relax for a bit. The rain has started as well. So I am laying sort of like on the edge of the shelter. Through the night before I go to bed, I will put the footprint of the tent straight down and lay that way, get right under, so I've got full coverage from the rain. Right, let's get a brew on go. The wind is definitely picking up. Woohoo! It's going to be a windy one, my friends. I'm trying to get as much done as possible before it gets really dark. So what I'm doing now is try to pour some water in the kettle like that. That's enough for a drink. Just put the lid back on this water so I don't knock it over. I've got these lights, eco-friendly firelighters. I just thought let's try something different. So I hope these do burn for a decent length of time. Pour the water over it. No, what am I saying? Pour the water over it. Put the water over it. I don't pour water over the fire. There we go. And you can see inside here is where the fire is. It's just something different to use. I'm glad I wore these waterproofs. Really am. That's what I like to see. The fire coming out from the top. A little bit of heat to my hands as well, I think. My God, this wind is getting stronger. I know full well, but I put this tarp up strong, pegged out brilliantly, everything like that. All this moving around, you're going to get it. There's not a lot we can do about that. If you have it too tight, it's going to rip in it if the wind gets that bad. I am looking forward to a nice warm coffee. It's the first time you see my channel and you like what you're seeing, plenty more videos for you to check out. If you want to see more, please do consider hitting that subscriber button, press the bell button, you'll be told every time I upload a new video then. I don't know why tonight I just thought I'm going to get out. I'm just going to get out, go sleep outdoors. It's fantastic. I know I do it a lot on my channel, but it's just in this wind and rain. It's a bit of a challenge as well. Everything's muddy in it, it's wet, windy, horrible. But it's just a challenge. At least, you know, when you go back to work Monday and your mates go, oh, what did you do? You know, Saturday night, oh, we're out in that bit of storm we had. You're absolutely bloody mental, you. Every YouTuber gets it, what does this sort of stuff. You're absolute mental. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you stay at home in your nice warm house? Because this is living as well, you know. If you do this sort of stuff, you know exactly what I mean. I just hope you know all this moving of my head on this tarp isn't sending this mic crazy. And we've got some water boiling. Let's make a brew. I think we'll have to put some recording lights on soon. I don't really want to be doing that at all. The last thing I want to do is start having lights blaring out. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. You know this is going to burn my lips off though if I try drinking this right now. Oh, but that tastes really nice. Wow, that wind. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's all about being outdoor, you know, people. Get up, get outdoors, be that person. Don't just sit there going, wow, that looks crazy. Get up, get outdoors, give it a try. I've enjoyed this little bit of heat to my hands as well. It's absolutely brilliant. I am keeping an eye on this water as well, checking on the level of it. There you go, I can see you better now. I can't see you, you can see me, hopefully. Oh. Yeah, I think it's going to be a long stormy night. I've had to put a light on. I hope you can hear me alright, it is getting windier. I'm just going to keep saying that if I don't shut up, aren't I? Oh, it's getting windier, people. Of course it is. I'll come out when it's windy, you idiot. What do you expect it to do? Not get windy? I'm just going to make some dinner as well. Like I say, I want to do a lot of stuff with actually some sort of daylight. We ain't got a lot of it because I've put a recording light on now, I'm sure you can tell anyway. Let me know what you think about these fire blocks. It's not really a bad idea, is it? If they work like they have done already, then that'll be alright. I just saw them and I thought, you know what? let's try using these. Let's do something a little bit different than just try to get some fires going and stuff. I'm just going to go down the simple route like this. I'm going to stick enough in as well. Let's see that, can't you? I don't want to stop and start the GoPro all the time just to make it obvious what I'm doing. If I just turn it round. Now what you can do is, while this is going and it's burning alright, if you think it's slowing down a little bit, you can just get some of your fire material, just drop it down the centre here, because this is where your water comes out when it's boiled. Right, let's show you what I'm going to have for my dinner. Very simple. So because I've only got a little bit of room to move around in when I'm dry, I'm trying to do everything in like this small little area. So here I've got a Wild Camping International's cooking system, like a mess tin. If I can find a link, I'll leave a link to this in the description. I think it's from Amazon. If not, I'll share a link to their website. And what I'm doing is I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use this tin. This has got the handle on. And then the lid. And I'm going to have some chili noodles. Now, I've had chili food on my channel before and people absolutely find it hilarious with hiccups and everything. But I do eat these quite a lot. So I knew it was going to be bad weather as well, so I thought, you know what, I had a couple of bits to eat before I came out. I just thought I'd have something easy, because you can tell the weather's rubbish. And then once I pour hot water in it, put the lid on. The lid should, it only connects if you've got the oven on at the same time. That's a bit of a pain, that really. It should walk around it like that, shouldn't it? Anyway, I can put the lid on and let the noodles hydrate with what water I'm going to put in it. Oh, that was clever, wasn't it? Just threw my coffee all over myself. Yeah, I am a bit sorry as well if I'm talking too much. It's just me, innit? Just here by myself in this bad, horrible weather. I love it though. I love it a lot, you know. I tell you, I love it. Yeah, Vegan Dan's in London. Concert with his wife. Don't know about Scott, I don't know what he's up to. We don't talk much anymore. And Adam in the Wild, he's putting all his hours in because it's his pay time before Christmas, so he's getting all his hours in now to get a good wage for Christmas. I don't blame him. We all know how hard work Christmas can be with money and stress and stuff. So if he's putting his hours in, you know, to get more presents and stuff, he does right. It's like a lot of parents will be doing this time of year. As I speak now, my Emma, she's putting Christmas tree and everything up. She said I'd do her head in. So I went, well, I wasn't going to go out camping, you know, in that wind and rain. And she's like, well, get out then, leave me alone. So her and my daughter are sorting out Christmas decorations out. And tomorrow afternoon I've got to go and put all the outside ones up. So it's almost Christmas, isn't it? How depressing is that for people? I'm not depressed, I love Christmas. I know if you're watching this middle of next year somewhere, you'd be like, what are you on about Christmas? But it's December 9th, I think, today. Some people do ask me, how do I get my videos uploaded so quick? I've just done it for so many years. I take my memory card out of my GoPro, stick it in another phone that I've got, and then I can just edit it pretty quick. I know which clips are bad, because if I mess up I go, just say if I'm talking now and I go, oh yeah, my stove's doing alright, and I know full well it ain't the stove, I'll just say scrap, and I know to scrap it. Wow. I know to scrap that bit. Let's pour some water over these noodles. Yeah, so I can edit pretty quick and do all the stuff I need to do pretty quick. Just enough water. Watch me drop this now. Yes, just enough water there. That is fantastic. Let's pop lid on. Just going to keep this bit of fire going for a little bit. I should have used a tent really, but I like to try different things these days. I've spent years putting tents up, hammocks up and stuff like that. Like last weekend I were out in a bivy bag. I just want to try different things now instead of doing the same sort of simple tent setups and stuff. I think it just gives you something a little bit new to the channel as well, doesn't it? I can spell as if I can't even spell anyway. I can smell the noodles, the chillness of them. It's a good tin this, you know. Got a little fire going as well. How smart's that? It's not under the tarp either. It's on the outside of the tarp, before somebody asks. There's no doubt somebody will ask me that one. Whew. Oh, that gives a bit of warmth as well. That's very nice. This is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I wasn't expecting to have this little fire going. I didn't realise there was something. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be as good as this. I'm pretty glad I brought these Eco firelighters out as well. Like camera moving and tarping it. It's just showing you got camping. All the easy levels. Wow, taking the beacon now we go. Oh, yes, these noodles up ready. Look how muddy I am. Just need to move that out of the way a bit, don't I? Not even no more fire yet. Get that out of the way so we don't get too much smoke coming in. Right, let's have something to eat. It is getting dark. Proper quick, you know. I wasn't expecting that either. Anything, I'm just not expecting stuff for some reason. Wow, the spices there with them. Whew. I'm sorry if I'm eating like a pig. My God. Wow. Wow. Yeah, spicy. Well, so I eat these quite a lot, so you think I'd be used to it by now, wouldn't you? Ooh. Well, there you go, the cups. Wow. I enjoy spicy food, but so hiccups I can't do with. You'd think you'd get used to it, wouldn't you? If this is as bad as the storm's going to get, then I'm not too bothered about it really. Right, I'm going to go. Every time I got to eat it, I bet I'm covering it over like this, and you don't want to see that really, do you? And I hope I'm not speaking too loud because the mic is pretty close. So unless I might have to, yeah, on the little monitor thing it seems to be going quite high up, so I might have to adjust the volume on this video. I think that's going to take a bit of time. Wow, this wind is really picking up now. Oh God, that's out. Why didn't I use a tent? Oh. Never mind, let's forget about that. 7 o'clock. I've been watching a, is it Lazia Project or something? I can't remember what it's called now. I can't even read the name to be fair. Lazia Project, the new one. So I've wasted some time watching that. Yeah, I'm going to set my sleeping stuff up I think and start getting a bit warmer, settling down for the night. Just ride out this storm. So I am using my new Outdoor Vitals air mat. I've done a video on it, 2 videos down from this. I want to go check it out. I am using a British Army bivy bag. Yeah, I'm sorry if some of the audio is being louder in points. I've got the mic a lot closer this time. I will try to edit some of it out. So this bit of item is new, just got it yesterday. It's the Onewind hammock quilt. It's completely down installated, so you can use it as a quilt or you can use it like sort of a sleeping bag idea. Just clip it behind yourself, pull the cords at the bottom of the quilt, make that a sleeping bag, or you can just, like I say, have it as a quilt, throw it over yourself. That's what I'm going to do tonight. I'll leave a link for this if you're interested in seeing more of it in the description. It'll be a link to the Woodsman website. And I'll leave a discount code for what's on screen now, EWM23. So if you go buy one or whatever, it saves you money and it builds me credit up for something else that I want. I'll make another video a bit later on, but I can't wait to get in this. I'm going to have to take all my waterproofs off and climb inside my setup. I'm dreading to listen back to this footage, this microphone being so close as it is. Now let's get in this sleeping system. Get knuckled down for the night, I think. What I'm going to do with all my clothes, I'm going to kick them right to the bottom of the sleeping bag, especially my waterproof stuff. Well, my bivy bag, let's say. And I know where they are in the morning. That's me all nicely tucked up in my little sleeping system now. Oh, I know I'm just going to be nice and warm. You can hear the wind and the rain. I'm just looking through internet, seeing if Mrs. Brown Boys have made a Christmas special this year. So I love watching Mrs. Brown Boys. I know it's probably a week early or something, but I'll just look at it and see if they did. So I'm just going to relax, probably watch Uncanny. Well, you've got to listen to Uncanny, it's like a podcast, isn't it? So I'm just going to listen to that for a bit and then I'll bring you back later on through tonight. Oh, lovely and warm, I'll tell you that for now. I've been listening to some podcast called Uncanny. That's pretty good stories, enough to scare the hell out of me while I'm out camping. It's 10:15, so I'm going to see if I can get some sleep. I'm sure I will do. If someone asks me where my hat is, I left it at work Thursday afternoon, so I don't have my hat. Wish I did. So I'm going to have to make sure I cover my head through the night because I lose a lot of body heat water. But for now, if you're watching this far, I 100% appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I appreciate everybody who's hit that subscribe button. We might not make it to 80,000 subscribers before Christmas. We're on 79 something now, but I'm still very, very over the moon with 79,000 followers to my channel. Thank you very much. Appreciate everybody that's hit that subscribe button. Even if you don't watch as and when they're uploaded and stuff, if you just stay around for certain types of videos, I appreciate it for that as well. Thank you. Without you guys, my channel probably won't be as good as it is as well. So thanks for watching. Good night. Good morning, people. You won't believe how calm the weather is this morning compared to last night. I'll wake up a little bit better. And I'm going to tell you something what's, I think it's a bit of a weird thing to say for me, really. So the wind got quite bad. I looked up online and it peaked at 52 miles an hour and I almost give up. I'll be honest, I thought I should have brought a tent, this is crazy. And then I thought, he fell on Wayne. It's been raining a lot since then, damn. And then I thought, yeah, let's just knuckle down, wrap myself up even more. I just put some music on my phone and just went to sleep. I know people say the sound of the wind and rain is relaxing, but after a long time you do start worrying if your equipment's going to be alright. Look at it now, absolutely still, no wind at all. But what an experience. Yeah, not one bit of wind compared to last night, bloody hell. Just checking on the water level. That's not bad. There is a slight breeze in the air, but that's round about it. What a tarp, the OEX bushpro tarp. I did think it ripped last night, but it must have just slipped round the tree a little bit. But no, it handled this wind absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm all packed up, I'm going home. I need a drink, I need to go to the toilet for the second one. I used all my water last night, well, not all of it, I had a drink through the night, but yeah, to wash my hands the best that I can before I go to my sleeping stuff properly. Been a good night really, and I woke up and got over the wind, thinking my tarp were going to take off. But lovely and warm in the setup anyway, no issues there at all. 100% brilliant setup that one. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you want to see more of me and silly things that I get up to like this, if I move the camera there, you can subscribe by pressing this button here, and I'll share another video up there for you. But for now, I'm going to get off home. Thanks for watching.